In this video, we're going to talk about a new capability of Nerdio Manager version 2.11 that allows you to optimize how you use Azure Runbook scripted actions. And that is the ability to integrate variables and pre-configure variables in your scripted actions. So let's explore how that works. Let's start out by going to Scripted Actions, Azure Runbooks, and we will take a look at a scripted action that was recently added called Enable Private Endpoints. And if we click on Edit, what you'll see here is our script. We can grow this field if we wanted to. And what you'll notice is that after the notes, we have a section called Variables. And this section called Variables lists out the variables that the scripted action is going to prompt the user for these variables when it is run interactively. And the way these are defined is there is a variable name, which is listed right here. There is a description, and you will see where this description comes up. There is a flag that tells the system whether this is a mandatory or a required variable or not. In this case, this particular variable is required. And then there is even the ability to specify a default value, which will get pre-filled on the Run Now box. And you can see there's, in this particular script, it takes lots of inputs. So there are lots of different variables defined. Now, where does this come into play? So for instance, if we were to go and select Run Now, a page would come up that looks like this. And the parameters section is what's new in this particular release. So first thing we do is we select the subscription that we want this Azure Runbook to run in. And then you can see all the different variables that this particular scripted action requires for the user to provide. And you can see the name of the variable right here. You can see the default value that was listed. And then you can see the description of exactly what it's looking for. Now, this default value can be overwritten. You can simply cross it out, or you can exit out and enter something new. So this is test new value, and it's going to allow us to use it. Or if we just click here and we had certain global secure variables defined, we would be able to select those here. So let's see how that works. So this scripted action is called Enable Private Endpoints. Let's go into Settings, Nerdio Environment. Let's see here, we have a variable we're going to add, and we're going to say virtual network name. I can give it value, call it vnet01, and we are going to check this box and select Enable Private Endpoints. Let's go ahead and click OK. So we're now going to create a new variable and make it available to that runbook. And you can see here is our runbook. Here's the secure variable we just created. So if we were to go ahead and click on Run Now, and we wanted to provide that network name, clicking here, you will see that we can now select that variable as a secure variable rather than specifying it in clear text right here. So if this is some sensitive information, you may want to save it as a secure variable first and then pass it to the script in this way. So this is how you can specify various parameters to scripted actions that are Azure Runbooks. And this can be used both from the Run Now dialog box as well as from the Schedule dialog box. So if you go ahead and you enable a schedule, the same set of variables appears, but you now have the ability to select the schedule and specify when this Azure Runbook should run. So this is a really useful way to create, intricate and complex runbooks and specify what variables the user should be providing before running these scripts. Now, all the variables could certainly be defined in the script itself in clear text or passed to it as a secure variable. However, with the new parameters and variable capability, you can create those definitions at the top of the script and guide the user as to what they will need to have a successful execution of the Azure Runbook. Hope you found this useful, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.